You ever drive down a road and wonder, who came up with this name? Well, buckle up, because today we're unraveling the completely true, maybe not really, story of the Lime Hollow Road in Norwood, New York. It was back in the late 1800s. A man named Edgar, who they called Eddie Whitmore, was Norwood's self-proclaimed master of minerals. Now, nobody actually called him that, but Eddie was convinced that he was sitting on the next great geological gold mine, or in this case, a lime mine. One fateful spring, Eddie stumbled upon a pale, greenish rock in a hollow just outside of town. He was certain it was a rare, valuable mineral. Some say he even started wearing a top hat and referring to himself as the Lime King. It didn't catch on. Eager to strike it rich, Eddie convinced a group of locals to invest in what he called Whitmore's world-class lime quarry and refreshment stand. Because why mine lime if you could also sell lemonade, right? Excitement then spread through the town as Eddie and his team of amateur miners hacked away at the hollow. Unfortunately, there was a small problem. The rocks, they weren't valuable lime deposits at all. They were just, well, rocks. Turns out the hollow had been used for years as a dumping ground for old bricks, river stones, and whatever else people just wanted to get rid of. After weeks of fruitless digging, the investors turned on Eddie, and legend has it that when the town's mayor, who had put in $5 and a go, confronted him, Eddie simply shrugged and said, "Well, it's still a hollow full of lime-colored rocks, ain't it?" And thus, Lime Hollow Road was born. Fun fact break! Before we get back to Eddie's downfall and demise, here are some real facts about Norwood, New York. Norwood is home to the Norwood Village Green Concert Series, which is a long-running music event that brings artists from all over to perform in a beautiful outdoor setting. The village, it was once a key railroad hub, helping transport goods and passengers throughout the North Country in the 19th and early 20th centuries. Norwood, it has its own island. Did you know this? Palmer Island, located on the Racket River, is a small but scenic spot that adds to the village's charm. Now, let's get back to the story. After his mining operation collapsed, both figuratively and literally, turns out the hollow was not structurally sound. Could you imagine that? Eddie then disappeared for a while. Some say he moved to Canada to start a maple syrup empire. Others claim he stayed in town quietly running a lemonade stand near the old quarry site. Regardless of what happened to Eddie, Lime Hollow Road kept its name as a reminder of the greatest non-existent mineral scandal in Norwood's history. So the next time you drive down Lime Hollow Road, just remember, you're traveling on a road paved with shattered dreams and slightly greenish rocks. And if you ever find yourself thinking, I bet I could mine this stuff and make a fortune, don't. Eddie already tried. So, well, that's it for this episode of Street Signs Storytime. If you like this tale, make sure to follow for more ridiculous, but possibly true stories about road names near you. Until next time, drive safe, stay curious, and don't invest in shady lime mines. Take care, everybody.